Greetings and thanks for tuning in today. My name is Dr. Jeanette DeWitt. I am a doctor of physical therapy and a homeschooling parent. And today I wanted to share with you 5 time-saving tips using study.com homeschool. Now, what I love about study.com, number one, is that everything is in the same place. That means I can get the curriculum, I can get the grades, I can find out if my student is on track or not on track. I can get billed either monthly or annually, and I can have the flexibility to either follow an age or a grade curriculum or mix and match what I want to do. So let me kind of walk through that a little bit. Number one, everything is on one place. Right now, I am in my dashboard, and what I can do from the dashboard is find my students. So both my daughters are listed here, and it's all in one place. So I can choose the curriculum. If I want to mix and match the curriculum, I could use their high school and middle school level, or I can go in and see if there is a college credit course that I want to choose from for homeschool. So let me first give you an idea. So that's tip number one, is everything is in one place. Like I don't have to piecemeal different curriculum. I don't have to buy this product from somewhere and then go and buy another product from somewhere else. So I can get all my core classes, history, science, math, English, foreign language, all in one place and instead of trying to shop at different places. Study.com has it all. And you can see all of the classes you can choose from for coursework or education level or goals. So it's all in the one place. So that is time-saving tip number one. Everything is on the same platform. Time-saving tip number two is I don't have to grade anything. It's all graded right within study.com. So let me show you here with my daughter. I'll actually give you the my daughter, Lydia. She is actually doing a homeschool enrollment, but we've chosen college classes. So she's a sophomore in high school and she's taking college classes towards a bachelor's degree. We will be partnering with Liberty University, and all of the classes that she finishes and completes through study.com will automatically transfer over to Liberty because Liberty is one of the many partner schools. And if you're not familiar with Liberty University, it is a Division I college, very reputable college. And a lot of the partner schools are reputable partner schools. Like you will have heard of them. For example, Purdue University Global, DeVry University, just to name a couple of those. So what you're going to see here is she is in a college class. And so I can see automatically that study.com is grading her lessons, her quizzes, and her exams. It also shows me that she is on track to finish by May 16th. So she's currently has a 100%. She's on track. And this is how many lessons she's viewed. So 142 lessons viewed out of 178. She's passed 137 quizzes out of 164, and she's passed 18 exams out of 22. So that just gives you an idea just at a glance of what that looks like from a grading perspective. On this same page, I can see tip number two, I can know exactly where my student is at all times by logging into that dashboard and choosing that student and seeing what classes they're enrolled in and determining where they're on track. Now, in this particular, this is why I chose her, is because she's actually behind schedule with her college algebra. What's nice about this is I can go in here and I can adjust the date. So I'm actually going to do that and move this class to May. Now, what that's going to do is it's still going to show up as behind schedule because it hasn't caught up yet. But if I refresh this, and once she went back in and started to work on it, it would probably refresh and she'd be on track. What you're seeing here too is that she's actually completed this course. So right now she's in the monthly homeschool program. For her to get college credit, I have to switch her over to the college saver plan so that she can turn in any assignments that might be due or take her final exam. So that's tip number 2. So tip number 1 is everything's on the same platform. Tip number 2 was grading is all done automatically by study.com when they finish a quiz or a test. And tip number 3 is that the curriculum, or you can know exactly where your student is on track or behind schedule, and you can adjust that accordingly if you need to. Sometimes I don't make that adjustment and I say, hey, you know, what's going on? Let's try and get this work done in a timely fashion. I also talked about, and it's not going to be on this page, and just for privacy purposes, I'm not going to show you our billing, but you can choose from a monthly billing cycle or an annual. Now, I will say if you choose the annual for a homeschooling enrollment, then you will get a lot of savings because you're paying one time and you get huge significant savings. We did that with our younger daughter for a couple of years because she wasn't taking college classes. Now both my 8th grader and my sophomore are taking college classes, so we've chosen to move to the monthly homeschool program, and then when they are ready to take their college exams, we switch them over to the college saver program. If you have elementary students who are strictly going to be homeschool, I highly recommend that you take advantage of the cost savings by doing the annual plan. And then, so that's the 4th time saving tip, because you're not constantly having to submit a bill or find different programs and pay for them separately. Everything is just easy peasy with study.com. The 5th time saving tip is flexibility. Flexibility in curriculum. So I can go directly to a core homeschool curriculum and I can say, let's see, for my 8th grader, I can choose middle school, I can choose 8th grade, and then there I have it. It's easy peasy. I enroll them in all of the 8th grade curriculum coursework. You can do that. And that's a great way to go for elementary school. But I will say for 7th and 8th grade, you might actually consider checking out some college classes and letting them start to do college classes. For example, my 8th grade homeschool student, 8th grade science is the earth science. Well, we decided to have her do earth science at the college level and earn 3 credit hours that she can transfer over to DeVry University when we are partnering with them. So you can get a heads up and start to work on college classes at 7th, 8th grade, because a lot of schools that it's when the coursework transfers, it's transferring as an ACE credit. It's an automatic transfer if you are transferring through a partner school or any school that is accepting ACE credits. You would have to check with that university. So I highly recommend that, checking with the university to see if they accept ACE credits. But if it's a partner school, it is automatically going to transfer. So you might compare like your 7th and 8th grade curriculum and see if there's a college equivalent and let them go ahead and take that college, because then guess what? They don't have to take earth science again. So this is a time-saving tip for both you and your students. So just as a recap, number 1 time-saving tip is all your curriculum is in the same place on the study.com platform. Number 2, you don't have to do any grading. There's no sitting there grading at night and trying to manually grade your students' work. That is automatically going to be graded by study.com in the platform. Number 3, you're going to be able to pay attention to where your student is on track by just going to your dashboard and then clicking on that student, looking at the classes that they're enrolled in and seeing if they're on track, off track, or if they're ready to be finished with that course, if it says completed on it. Number 4 is you get to choose if you want monthly or annual billing. Either way is super easy because you don't have to go and purchase from different platforms to get your curriculum. You can just have one payment on the same platform each month or once a year. And then the flexibility in the curriculum itself. So you can choose and go easy peasy based on the grade and just select that curriculum, or you can select different classes based on the interest of your student or what you want them to complete. I hope this has been helpful in finding you 5 time-saving tips in using the study.com homeschool curriculum. Thanks a lot.